Hello and welcome to A Cat in the Garden. I'm at a new plant shop in Georgetown called Mind's Eye Plants. I'm here on a Sunday. It is technically a soft open. By the time you see this video, they will have their grand opening. I believe it's next Saturday. Whenever the 13th is the grand opening. And yeah, I'm excited to see it. I'm very happy that there is a plant shop that is closer to where I live than Austin. Like I said, this is in Georgetown. It's near the square downtown. So it's only about 35 minutes for me to get here. That is so much better than having to drive to South Austin. As much as I love going down there, it is nice to be able to plant shop somewhere that's a bit closer. So I'm excited to see what it looks like. I've never been here before, and I'm just hoping I find something good today. So I figured I would take you all along. Here we go. Oh, there's a bunch of plants out front. This is very cute. This is super cute. Look at all these plants. I think this is a caladium. That's very cute. Super, super cute. Look at all this. All right, so upon walking in, I noticed this was absolutely the most adorable plant shop, and she had a couple of IKEA Rudsta cabinets set up with some rare beauties. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a variegated bambino available for sale. There were some more common ones like Summer Glory, some plants that just do better in an IKEA setting. But there were definitely a fair share of uncommon and rare plants like the variegated ZZ, the Epipremnum pinnatum marble, Philodendron May, if that's how you pronounce it, silver. Those were an exceptional price. I remember seeing them for around $50 for that size and thinking it was a good price. So I don't know how she's offering them for $24, but I was very tempted by that. There were some adorable Rex begonias, but you guys know, I'm not a begonia person, but it's nice to show them off. And then a bunch of alocasia. They were squished in there, so I didn't want to mess up her really cute display to check for a price for that one, but it was a pink dragon. And then there were a bunch of hanging baskets of a bunch of common plants hanging from the walls. It was so nice. And then I had to check out the second cabinet because there were some other rare beauties in there as well, like the Alocasia Frydek variegated and a Philodendron El Chaco red. I was trying to figure out which was the best thing to pick up first because some plants were leaning on each other, but that was a Syngonium scrambled eggs, more begonias back in the corner, and Ring of Fire. If I could get that out of the way, I'm trying to grab a couple of plants, but I'm struggling. There was an El Chaco red that was falling over a little bit because it needed a pull, some Xanthosoma Mickey Mouse, but I was able to get one of the Frydeks out, and they were very cute, very stable variegation. But once I got out of the cabinet area, I wanted to walk around this space. It is on the smaller side, but it is packed to the brim with plants. There were some adorable Philodendron Summer Glory, Ficus shiveriana for $24. I just cannot get over how cheap they are now, considering how expensive they used to be. There were a lot of pothos. They looked so full, so healthy. I was very tempted to get some. I know they're just pothos, but I love pothos. I couldn't find a price on the pink princesses. Oh, I guess I did on that one, but yeah, there was just plants in every single corner. I feel like I had to have missed some, but she even told me that she's packing more into this space before her grand opening this weekend. So I can't even imagine the beautiful babies that are just going to be filling up that space, because she had so much just for the soft opening. And I'm such a sucker for Marantas, any kind of heartleaf philodendron. They were just all adorable. Everything looked so healthy. I was walking around after filming this, checking all of the plants. They were all very healthy and happy. I was very pleasantly surprised to see a pothos on a totem. I'm a strong proponent that you should try a climbing pothos. Everybody should try one at least once because I love how the mature leaves get. They're just beautiful. I was happy to see a couple of little Hoyas. I hope she gets more. And I was also fixated on this flower. I think it's a bromeliad. And I kept talking to my husband. I was like, you have to come look at this. And it was nice to see a Rhaphidophora decursiva. I feel like I don't see those around too much anymore. Maybe the hype died for them, but they're cute. I like them. You know, they're a nice plant. And this was a Scindapsus, I think Silver Splash. I struggled to find a price on that one, but she is still labeling everything, getting prices on everything before the open. So this was not fully at what it's going to be at the opening, but I was like, this is really well set up. And then she was explaining to me that this is going to be the section for her in-house propagations, all plants that she's propagated herself. There were a lot of pothos and heartleaf philodendrons here. A lot of them were either $8 or $12. I, of course, was really taken to the silver striped cream splash babies as well as the marble queen. I'm such a sucker for those two plants in particular. And they had golden pothos, upright philodendrons, just everything that you could really possibly imagine. And I don't know about you, but I really like when a shop has in-house propagations. I know there are quite a few in the Texas area that do this. I personally really like it. For me, I know that these plants come with a lot of care and love if somebody's propagating them themselves. So I'm more likely to buy a plant that I see personally as an in-house propagation. And you know how much I love a silver Maranta. They were so cute and full. And then there were bigger ones on the lower shelves that were also in-house propagations. So that was really nice to see. Just all the variety that was here so far. And I just wanted to kind of highlight all the little nooks and crannies in this space that were filled to the brim with plants. I felt like everywhere I turned there was a new plant. It was so nice to see. And of course the lemon lime Maranta. I feel like this might actually be my favorite Maranta. Hopefully one day I will get the courage to get another one. Mine just kind of died when I moved to Texas. But they're just such beautiful plants, and I was talking with the owner about how calatheas and Marantas are so misunderstood. They really just need a lot of water and they'll be very happy, more so than humidity, but humidity is always a bonus. And then of course on the bottom here were some peace lilies. They're not my favorite plant, but I know they're pretty popular, so more power to them. And I want to give, it is a small space, but I wanted to give a nice overview of the space in the shop that was filled with all of the plants before we left.
Okay, I just got back and that shop was so cute. It's like tucked behind a bigger building, so you might miss it from the main road in Georgetown at first, but oh my gosh, I had the best time. I found a wish list plant, which I have been searching for probably 3 or 4 years. So this, if you can't tell, is the Philodendron El Chaco Red. It needs a pole. It's a little wobbly. I got it for $65. I remember when these used to be so expensive, which is why I waited. It is small, but I'm thinking once I get it on a pole, it's going to do pretty well for me. There's a lot of nodes. The leaves are sizing up, which I like to see. So I'm very happy to have finally found this. And I also got a plant for my husband. He picked it out because he was there with me today. And this is just a regular heartleaf philodendron, but there is a strand of a cream splash or silver stripe in there. He liked that it had both. I was like, do you want a fully variegated one? And he was like, no, I like that there's both. So this is going to be one of his office plants. I am slowly converting him into a plant person. This is now his 3rd office plant. So I'm very proud of myself for getting him to get a couple plants, and he's keeping them alive with almost no light in his office. He has like a little lamp and that's it. So I'm very happy about all of that. The shop was so cute. I am sad I'm going to be out of town for the grand opening on July 13th. I'm going to Connecticut. So I won't be here, but she did say that she's going to have more rare plants at the grand opening and after. She's sort of saving them for that big event. So, and I was like, I saw a variegated allocation in there. So you've already got rare plants, but I guess there's even more amazing goodies that are going to be there after the shop is fully open. But even for just a soft opening, it was so much fun. I loved the little space, and there's just a really nice variety of plants at really fair prices. So it's just all in all win, and I'm so excited to have a shop in Georgetown. But if you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up down below and subscribe so you don't miss anything from me here on the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.